Hello everyone, my name is Blue Giant Gaming here for a new video. So today I want to bring out the most challenging question out there. What classifies you as a nerd? Now, classification of a nerd is someone who is someone who has more information about a certain subject, such as like you say you've got a nerd of history. That means they can say the exact date and what happens during a battle. Now, some people call that historian. Some people in high schools call that history nerds. Is there a difference? A nerd is only designated by his peers. Now, I want to say this to you because this is a game channel. One, there's a couple things that I have to say that even I can even take part on. One, I am a nerd myself. I play Warhammer and I know mostly, well, I wouldn't say mostly, I know about 25% of the lore of 40k. Sigmar, I know about 5%. But yet, it gives me enough leeway into the game, which doesn't make me a full-on nerd, but makes me nerd to anyone on the outside. Now, you guys out there, I'd like to say this. How many of you actually collect comic books or do something that your friends have done, such as like play a card game or do videos or do something that someone thinks is a bit weird? I can say about all of you in my thing. So let's have a look. What classifies you as a nerd? Or, as another piece that I've also got to take on, is what's the difference between a nerd and a weeb? Yeah, there is a major difference. So a nerd is someone who takes on the information and uses it and tells people about it. Such as like, you find someone in your local like Warhammer shop, like I am, we'll let you have like, we'll try to actually find all the new players and let you battle them. Now, I'm actually seen as quite an easy type of opponent, even though I literally took on a Tal army with 3 Riptide with a Wraith Knight. Yeah, and they call me one of the easier players to play. But yes, I actually have the time to actually sit down and explain to the people who I play against. Number one, because a nerd is number one. If a nerd is someone who takes the information and passes it on, the people who are not 100% into this stuff will might call you a nerd. Right. We've got the baseline there. So anything else will also make you, which will honestly class you as a nerd, or things that actually show that you are a nerd to yourself. Number one, what you're watching. So, as we all do, we watch many different shows. Like, I watch Bones, I watch Stargate, Star Trek, the local news. What else? I'll also watch like things like watch more things on Netflix or Funimation or Crunchyroll. Now see, I have a wide variety of what I like to watch. I like watching crime, watching either police programs or murder mysteries, as well as watching anime or superhero or sci-fi genre. Right. The nerd bit that comes in that sci-fi genre. The rest of it can actually be counted as, alright, you're into your crime. Or you're into knowing what's going on. Or you're into reality TV. The rest of it, that sci-fi bit comes as nerd. The anime bit comes as weeb. Now, I like to say that difference. A weeb is someone who is absolutely obsessed with anime. Like, I can actually say that. Because ever since I started watching animes, it's honestly changed my life. Like, I have more things to talk about to my friends who also like watching animes. Like, and none of you can actually, do not deny you've watched an anime. Cartoons. Cartoons nowadays, cartoons were originally a drawn image which was 3D rendered by a computer and then made move. Animation. Animated design. Animation. Or anime, as it's more normally known as. Any show which is that your kid is watching nowadays, such as Bakugan, Bakugan Battle Planet, Pokemon, Miraculous, anything on the Disney Channel which is not humans, or your video games, anything which is anything which is a drawn character nowadays is animated. So, we're all weebs. But it depends how far you take it. So, you got a basic person who likes their anime. So we'll do the weeb bit right here. So, you got the basic person who loves their anime. Like, someone like me. I love my anime, I know what I'm talking about. No, wait, sorry, that's a bit higher up. So basically, you got a normal anime person who says, oh yeah, I've watched anime, it's not bad, but they won't have much on opinion or on a certain bit. They just say they've watched the anime and what they thought of it. That's just a basic outline. Then you got someone who's a fan of anime, such as like a Pokemon player, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist, Vanguard player, a background brawler, who will more try to link their lives with it. Like, say, like me, I go, oh yeah, I love that anime, especially this bit with blah de blah. That's the next one up, before even getting onto the toy bit, which Background all that come into. It's literally going, oh, I love that, or they're really into it. Now that's like going from basic anime person to a bit higher, but not quite weeb yet. Next one, you get a couple of things from the anime. Like, I've always wanted to get the Swords of SAO, or maybe even the pendant. Like, if I get a girlfriend, I would actually like to buy the pendant from SAO. Now, that's a couple of trinkets from the actual show, which they've actually made in real life for people like, ooh, good fans. Like, I got Bakugan from the original Bakugan Battle Brawls when I was a kid. I've got Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as you guys know. My brother even has Pokemon cards, which show, like, you buy a couple of things into it. We've also got the Pokemon games, which entirely go off the rails, so it's the Background game, and I've got a Yu game on my phone. So that shows, like, oh yeah, I'm going a bit into it. Like, I've got Vanguard, which is a good anime series if you want to watch it, but yes, that is awesome. Now, past that, now we get into the fun bit. Next one up from the ones who have a bit of stuff come the collectors. The anime collectors. Now, these guys will literally choose one anime and literally cover their room in it. Such as, like, I've seen this with, like, people who love Attack on Titans. You'll literally find posters everywhere of Attack on Titans. You'll have, like, models of, like, the main characters on their desktop. Their main screen on their phones is a character from that anime. The only thing they do is live and breathe that anime. I've seen it with Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia. I haven't seen so much with DxD, but I know what it is about. Darling in the Franxx. I've recently just watched it. I would say that's a good anime. Go watch it. So, yeah, things like that. That's like going a bit far. That's like going, right, I've got a bit of stuff. That's where I'm going to stay. Like, I've got a couple of games from the animes, and that's me done. Maybe get like some swords, like classic swords they sell, and just have them like designed up in my bedroom. Because literally, if you look at my room, It's literally blank walls. I need some colour. So yeah. Then after the collector, we have the cosplayer. This is when you can start calling them a weeb. Cosplayers are someone who will actually dress up as their anime character. Like, I've always wanted to do it, like, dress up as Kaiba just once to go to a Comic-Con or an anime con. Now, that's another thing. Comic-Con and anime cons will be counted you as nerds or a weeb if you go to them and go, no. That's just an event that you can meet up with friends or go with friends or something to spend a day showing that you love this stuff. So, right. Let's carry on. So yeah, and then you got the cosplayer. So we'll literally dress up as characters. I've literally been to Comic-Con and named every single character I went past. I literally went to one Comic-Con 1 year and I went Attack on Titan, Space Marine from Warhammer 40k, Tal, Necron. What else do we have? Oh, like Ladybug and Cat Noir. I literally did that for an entire day. I went Batman, Supergirl, Batman, Supergirl, Batman, Supergirl, Catwoman, Sailor Moon? I wasn't quite sure. I was literally like that. Then I was looking around some Yu-Gi-Oh cards because I was trying to buff up my collection, and 2 duelists were passed. Now, full duel disc, best costumes I've ever seen. One of the most passed, like, so, Kaiba, decent. Next thing you know, Bakura walks by and go, hey, it's Bakura! Just with a little bit of a funny accent. And he actually went up to me and went, at last, someone who knows who I am. I was like, who doesn't know Bakura? Who's an old duelist, but doesn't know Bakura? And he literally went to me, he actually went to me, when did you start? I went, 2004. Now, I joined in just the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! The original series. Season 4 was the Battle City arc just at the end, going on to the Leviathan arc, going into the final bit, which was the Leviathan arc. And then into the Battle Fairground arc and the Pharaoh's arc and all that. So I just came in 2004, 2005, 2006, it was done. 2007, GX. GX came out, didn't mind it. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation X. Yeah, just singing that along to myself half the time. Then 5Ds came along and I went off it for a bit until Zexal and 5D and Reigns came on. Now I'm waiting for the next series to come out. I haven't watched anything of 7 because 7 doesn't interest me. I don't understand the speed dueling rules because, yes, I understand them, like shortening the board, but Duel Links does that already. Why do we? So yeah, so that's your cosplayer. Then you have the Sage, who literally has been around since the first anime was dubbed in English. And literally go, you know nothing. I can tell you this plotline, this plotline, this plotline. And you'll actually ruin like 15 animes by the time you're finished talking to him. Now that is a super weeb. You'll literally find one of these in one. You find about 15 of them in one anime con alone. But you only find one in every 10 anime groups. Or 10 big anime things, you will. Like, I go down to like, I used to go, well, before lockdown, I used to go down to Firestone Games, the main wargaming centre for Wales, to play Vanguard tournaments. I went to Springfest, never met one. Went to a card tournament, found one. He can literally tell us every single one of the card's effects from the original series, the G series, and the new standard series. And we're like, there going, does this guy have shut up? So yeah, you do find them now and again, which we do that most people will actually try to avoid. If there's a weeb there that people are trying to avoid, there is a reason, because the rest of them who are avoiding them are the rest of his people who have just literally gone, you're just annoying, and literally broke off. So yes. So let's get on to the nerd. You have your basic person. The basic person has a bit of interest in sci-fi, such as like they've watched, I don't know, Stargate the movie, or watch the one of the Avengers films, or watch Star Wars. That's your basic person. They'll let you watch the film and let you go, yeah, that was good, and never pick it up again, or maybe pick it up in the next 5 years. That's your normal person. Then you've got your sort of nerd. They'll literally like only watch sci-fi, or will actually watch a sci-fi film over and over again. It's kind of what happened. If any of you guys watch The Big Bang Theory, just think of Penny. Penny's your standard everyday girl, or guy, should we just say, who would actually sit down, have a glass of wine, and probably watch one of these sci-fi movies when talking to her friends. Then you have someone like Bernadette, who's actually married to a person who watches all this stuff, and she's now adapted to it. That's your second. Third tier, Raj. But a person's got a bit of money behind him, but then will splash up now and again on himself as a treat from a franchise such as like pick up a comic book, maybe look into the lore of it a bit more, or try to have structured discussions with people who like the subject. See? Then you have Howard, the dirty one, who will literally try to pick up a girl, but one hell of a nerd one. He'll literally try to go up to a girl, cute girl, and try to say like, oh, I've got a bigger dong than what a blaster rifle is in Star Wars. Watch how many girls will actually turn around and leave. I'll give you that. I'll tell you that. If someone please go up to a girl and say, I have a lightsaber collection which can really get you going. I want to see how many of you people get smacked or turned away or given hand. Just don't do it. Then you have Leonard, someone who knows his facts but doesn't like to show them. He's really into his comic books. Now we're starting to get into like just above average person who's a nerd. Then you have Sheldon. Sheldons are the ones you keep away from because they're the mega nerds. They'll literally remember every single issue of every comic book. They remember every person who was in a Star Wars film. They remember every single plot line to a T. Like, with me, I can't help it. I have Asperger's, which means I contain information for a long period of time, and I can then and when it comes necessary, I'll actually say about it. Like, yeah, I've got disabilities, but that doesn't stop me. I can be as much a nerd as the next person. Like, trust me, I actually saved my mum's friend like £6 to go watch the Jurassic World movie when it first came out, because I told her the film beginning to end. Yeah, they shouldn't have asked me how I thought of the movie. So I might be doing an extra channel going, movies! Ones you don't want to watch. Just to see what you guys actually do. But yet there is many different versions of nerds. You have the film ones, you have the comic book ones, and then you have what I do. I'm a model collector. If any of you don't know, models are little tiny plastic miniatures which you paint up, build yourself and bat with. This I'm using here is a Tau Warrior of 40k. Now in 40k, it's a futuristic war zone where humanity has spread across the stars and has literally gone, this is ours. And the local people go in, screw you, this is our territory. Wars broke out, never settled. It's great. This line is peace, happiness, prosperity has been replaced by war, death, and destruction. Not necessarily in that order, but necessarily in mass quantities. As Russian Badger put it, right next to, I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield. And literally, that's what almost like. If you find like the really, really hardcore Warhammer players, they'll actually give you quotes. They'll literally go, I will endure 1,000 deaths before I yield. And I go, pistol, brain, bang. Pistol, your head, bang. Just do that. And you'll literally watch them you'll actually watch them screw up more times because they're trying to think of the awesome quote, which, having noticed, you have now just wiped out all their forces and the only thing standing is their commander. Want to surrender? But yes, I just want to say this to you guys because I find it absolutely odd that no one knows what a nerd really is, or a weeb. So, if you agree with anything I've said, please comment down below. If you disagree with certain things, please comment as well. I'd like to see what you think a classification of a nerd and a weeb is. See, and to understand what you actually see them as. Now, this is for people who are actually trying to understand what we are, to people who are already this and want to actually see how bad they actually are. Like my one friend in high school, he was a collector of many Pokemon stuff. And oh yeah, if you guys want to feel good that you used to play Pokemon as kids, don't, because I just realized something that's absolutely ruined me, and I will tell you this down. Pokemon is not for kids under the age of 16. Even though it has a rating, think of the Pokemon Center when you're older. If you're too young to understand, wait until you're older and then think about it. Think of what that Pokemon Center actually is, and this will ruin your childhood. So please think about that. As well as, guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. Please comment down below. I want to see more of you on my Twitch channel. Come on. I Twitch every Friday at 5 o'clock. I know my videos don't show up after the times, but it's the way I broadcast them is by PS, and I don't know how to save them onto the channel by PS. If anyone does, comment down below, please. But yes, please, I want to see you on my Twitch channel. Please like, subscribe. I do one every Friday night around about 5 to 6 o'clock in the evenings. I do Rainbow Six. I think about doing Minecraft. I've done some Fortnite. Now I'm going to do some For Honor videos. Massive array, because I've got some Nautica, Minecraft, GTA, SEO. That was my first ever video. Star Wars Battlefront, if you want to see that. Just like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'd like to see you all next time. It's Blue Dragon Gaming signing out. I am sorry for the long time in between each video. I will be getting back on track now. Seems like everything in the world is getting back into pace. Because I had a couple of months off because of the rugby season for Wales, which that's brilliant, as well as some bits. I just thought about it after watching this thing, which I showed like what's a nerd and what isn't. It really wound me up. Oh yeah, and as a final mark, I would like for you guys to say, I would like for you guys, if none of you have heard already, Prince Philip, the Queen's husband of the United Kingdom, has sadly died yesterday. We haven't heard anything for a day memorial, but we will be doing a specialized video especially for him. He was a great man, and he has served he served his country well. So I'd like for you guys to, after this video, have a minute silence for him, and say a little prayer or anything you want to do for anything else. But this Blue Dragon Game signing off for now, so please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys.